Told you one more time, guys. Get you every time. Nothing like waking up to a fresh bed of 3D printed parts. Look how good that ironing feature works on the Prusa Mini Plus. The top layers just looks awesome. This is made out of PETG. That is going to be for the TT02 here, which you can see has some pretty big changes on it. Worked on this most of the day yesterday, so you'll be seeing this in some of the videos here. We're gonna see how fast we can get this baby going. Back on location, what's going on, guys? We are doing some test hits today with the DR10, testing out the Maclan once again. We're gonna try to break that 2.755 mile per hour mark that we set in our last video. Beadlock videos, something like that. I'll put that up here if you guys want to take a look at that. So there is the DR10 sitting strong. We've got the 2 max amps batteries all charged, ready to go. Did get a lot of questions about batteries. You got to think about batteries. We could do a whole episode on batteries, but just to keep things quick, you know, we're only running these batteries down to like 4.0, 3.9 volts at resting charge. Now you're gonna wanna just keep cycling these. So make sure you're discharging those batteries all the way. Storage charge, 3.7, 3.8, keeping them safe, charge them before you use it. I use a bat safe just because, well, I've got my reasons. Now, the other thing you wanna do is make sure that if you get some fresh packs, that you cycle those things a couple times. In the last video, I used that fresh pack. That was a bad thing. I should have cycled it about 4 or 5 times before I used it, and maybe I would have got a better hit. I guess we'll see right now. So when you're out there shooting these little videos for the YouTubes and for everybody, you really just don't know how they're gonna go. And sometimes when you're sitting here looking at them after the fact, you think, okay, wow, this really sticks out. So this is a good lesson of what not to do. Now, Maclan specifically says to do a hit, bring your car back, let it chill out, recharge your pack, warm your tires up, then do another hit. They don't recommend doing like no more than 2 back-to-back passes. The other thing, after listening to the TSR podcast, burnouts. Now, I cut out a lot of stuff in this video, guys, a lot. And I'll tell you, I was only out there probably for 45 minutes and I did hit after hit after hit, swapping batteries. And it's pretty obvious why I had some of the issues that you're gonna see in the video here. So we are gonna do some things to kind of shore up some of the problems. We're gonna add fans, we're gonna work on the slipper as well, and we're also gonna change gearing a little bit because we're definitely shooting ourselves in the foot when it comes to the amount of heat that we're generating by doing these hits back to back to back. And it's kind of, I think, why I'm not really getting anywhere besides where I'm at, which is around 2.7, 55 to 56 miles per hour. I see by the comments, some of you guys are there too. So, big takeaway, tech your vehicles, as we talked about last time. Cycle your batteries and dedicate some time when you're going out to test, or just don't go out thinking that you're going to do as many hits as you thought, because you're just going to end up causing yourself problems. Really not going to get anywhere. That's kind of what I am figuring out. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. But before we can run the DRK, we're going to run this. Take a look. The TT02. I told you guys that I was going to be doing some TT02 speed runs on the channel. Now this is how it sits right here. Spoiler alert, I have done some testing already. You can see from the body, got some cracks back here. We've got a few more things coming on this. We've got like a real body from Delta Plastics coming, so that way we can get some better aero going on. But right now, you can see inside here, we've got pretty much all the mods and everything done that I wanted to do. So we've got upgraded steering, we've got a cheapo 6,000 kV motor, hobby wing quick run, 60 amp ESC. We're only running on 3S right now. We've got a 52 spur and a 49 pinion in there. Got the GPS mounted up front. Got the stiffer springs, got it kind of lowered down, foam tires. So when I was out, I actually had 53 miles per hour with that yesterday in its current form in a church parking lot. I kind of ran out of space, but it's really hard to get probably any more than that. We're gonna try out here and see what happens, but without a good aero body and without the back end cut out and everything like that, this baby just loves to parachute. So maybe you guys will see some good crash video. Now we can't run the TT02 hard right now with this gearing because I don't have a heat sink and I don't have the heatsink fan, so that's still on the way as well. The motor got super hot yesterday. I'm also running a Puffy SMC 3S LiPo in there. I'll never get another SMC battery, put them on the list. Puffed after a couple, well, one season, probably 20 hits, 25 hits on it. So scratch them off the list. That was exciting. Not sure how much you guys saw that on camera, but we did hit 66 miles per hour. The car ballooned, cartwheeled, came down, slid across its rack, landed on all four, blasted the curb, and that's when everything happened. So we almost got away with it. It felt really good, so I just let it go. So hopefully that's all we did. Looks like we broke a lower arm, which should have some of those at home. We lost a rear drive shaft. Looks like the shaft is actually, might be broken off inside here. So, still runs, still steers. We're just missing a rear wheel. So that's gonna be pretty much it for the TT02 for the next week or so until the replacement parts get here and I go over the damage and see what else we might need to pick up. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think I just might need to get another kit. Probably would be easier in the long run. All right, when it comes to the DR10, we're still running the same Maclan tune from last time. I will flash that up on the screen right now for you guys. Way too long. So that was a safe hit, a safe tune, but I mean 2.75 at 56 miles per hour. So that's the fastest I've been with this car. 1.88 G's. And you can see, I'll put this up on the screen here. Got a real long start time. it seemed like a really slow pass. I mean, I know 2.75 is slow for a lot of you guys. I mean, 2.7 is kind of like my spot. And of course, the GPS wasn't on. Remember what I said? One more time. Always get you in trouble. Yeah, that was after already one thermal shutdown, and we're getting ready to see another. Again, way too many hits back to back. Way too long of burnouts. Definitely the ESC can handle it, but it's just not designed to do this kind of stuff. So definitely a lesson learned here. That's what we call a walk of shame. Uh-oh. No power. Probably a thermal shutdown. Told you one more time, guys. Get you every time. And you know, it's about fun in the hobby. You know, I've had a lot of luck and success out here testing this year. So you can't expect everything to go smooth all the time. Having a little bit of frustration, technical issues, things breaking, having to spend money. It's kind of, you know, par for the territory when you're into stuff like this. No prep, you know, it's a pretty big investment from the start, but once you've got everything you need, as long as you don't go chasing the hype, some tires, battery here and there, maybe a cool new body, it's not too bad. All right, let's see. I don't see fire. Yeah, it's beeping. Thermal shutdown. Just power it off. Take it back down here, and then we'll just make sure it runs and the ESC didn't cook or anything like that, which I don't smell anything. I don't see anything. Should be able to fire it back up and everything will be working. It's beautiful out. It's a good shot. A lot of good takeaways from this video. It's good to see failure after success. I guess we'll really know in a couple weeks when we have our first test and tune, and I can see what everybody else is up to. I could have the fastest car, could have the slowest. Definitely not the fastest on Facebook. Can you believe that TT02? I wish you guys could have seen that crash. I mean, it literally went from here, airballed, landed on its back, and slid right into that curb. Sad. Really love that thing. Can't believe how fast they go. Trying to go 100. I've seen a guy go 97 with one. By the way, that last run, 2.85, 54 miles an hour. We'll just leave it at that. Call it a day. And just fired the car back up. It drives. Need to get that other body mounted on here. Guess we could check everything else out before we put it away. Yeah, slipper's warm. Yeah, looks like my pinion could need it realigned. Oh, here we are back to tech again, guys, just like in my last video. So we know we got some body things we got to work on. We need to fix that. That's no good. Probably should get in there and clean all of that dust and stuff out of the slipper clutch. Steering and everything's working great. The reef's holding strong. Love that thing. And then yeah, we need to get that fan on there. I think there's an aftermarket fan that a lot of people are using. So tires are good, wear and even. So the toe is set perfect. Right, toe in, 1 degree toe out in the front. So, all right. Not sure how this video is going to be cut together, but thanks everybody for watching everything. I hope you were able to learn a couple things in this video, as did I, and hopefully you were entertained a little bit at the discomfort of myself. So we'll see you guys later. Peace.